Hi everybody. I wanted to do a book review, very near and dear to me because I know the authors personally and because it's very much reflective of the type of workings and magic from where I'm from South Texas. So I'd like to go over the table of contents, some of the inside of the book, and read the back for you. And the authors are Alexis A. Arredondo and Eric J. Labrado. They are also the authors of Magia Magia, which you can find both of these, both Magia Magia and this one on Amazon. So, let's get started. Okay, so, okay, so it says here, Mexican brujeria, or witchcraft, is generally assumed to be just the folk magical practices of Mexico and its borders. But the magic, spells, and rituals of Mexican brujeria are very much a system of their own. It is deeper, darker, and rooted in the teachings of the Mexican ancestors. In the pre-Hispanic societies, brujeria was revered, and those who had the gifts to perform it were much respected as well as feared. Pretty cool. So, some of the chapter titles are Traditional Mexican Brujeria, and chapter 2 is Brujeria, Saints, and Animal Spirits. Chapter 3 is Brujeria, X Crossing, and chapter 4 is Practical Brujeria. This was recently put out in 2021, and like I said, from Conjure South Publications. So you can find it on Conjure South and also on Amazon and also on cityalchemist.co. So let's read one for you, okay? I wanted to read to you about Salacion. Okay, so let's just read a little about it. Let's go to page 36. Okay. This is a type of curse, okay? It says, Salacion, or salted. Most spiritual traditions use salt for cleansing and purification. However, the Mexican spiritual traditions see salt as a much darker symbol. When a home is salted, it means the home has been cursed. People will place glasses of water around the house to remove the salacion that has been placed upon the home. Or they may keep a glass of water by the door for the same reason. Interesting, huh? So, I wanted to read to you also a working with the salt. So, let me read the beginning of that for you. So it says, salt throwing. As we mentioned prior, a salacion or salting can be performed to hurt the home. Many feel that salt can be used for protection, and in some ways this is true, but the intention of its use can be easily changed. This is the idea behind the act of salting. When we echar sal a uno, or throw salt on someone, we are throwing bad luck and ill will towards them. During the time of the Aztecs, it was considered good luck to own salt. It was used to keep foods preserved, as well as used as a form of currency by the Maya. The Florentine Codex mentions that if someone had an omen of death or ill luck, their salts would evaporate, meaning that they no longer have salt at their disposal. It is said that salting can affect the family for generations if it is never taken care of. The curse will continue to be passed down again and again unless it is removed. Performing a salacion can be simple or complex. The easiest ways to echar la sal, or throw the salt, is to literally throw the salt. You can sneak some of it into a person's purse or bag, throw some on their clothes as they walk by, or place some on a path so that they pick it up on their shoes. A more complicated way is to bury the salt underneath the front door of their home. The last way is perhaps the hardest, but strongest way to echar sal a uno. Things you'll need. Ready? salt, urine, feces, animal or human, a small bucket with a lid, a long stick, a plastic spoon, or gloves. It's getting interesting. You're going to do this. Fill a small bucket with some urine and feces. Cover it with about 3 times the amount of salt. Use the stick to mix the salt, urine, and feces together. Cover the bucket with a tight lid and take it to the person's home you wish to curse when they are not there. When you get there, you will take the plastic spoon or gloves and throw the salt on their front window. If you have a way to do all the windows, this will ensure the entire house gets the salacion, not just one part. Remember to throw your intentions when you throw the salt, because if not, you're just throwing literal shit at their window, which is also fun. After you are done, throw the bucket, spoon, or gloves in a trash can away from the home. Did you like that? Yeah, guys, this is awesome. So let me read a little bit more of the back for you. It says, this book explores the basic concepts of Mexican brujeria by clearly presenting it as its own distinctive branch of magic. Brujeria isn't just cursing and hurting people without reason. It's a powerful means for defense and the fight for fairness in the face of injustice. A knife is a tool commonly used to prepare food. It has no intentions of its own. It can also be employed for violence. The one who holds the tool decides its purpose. The spells and trabajos, or spiritual workings, within this book are placed in the reader's hands to use as they decide. So anyway, thank you so much, Alexis and Eric, for writing this book. I know for a fact it's one of the very first of its kinds, especially in English, and especially representing Mexican brujeria and brujeria from around the border. Thank you so much for putting in all that hard work, all that effort, and gracing us with the contents in this book. So, check it out, guys. And thanks for watching. Hope you all have a good one. And go give Eric and Alexis a visitation on their website, cityalchemist.co. I'll talk to you later.